Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Hello, my name is Mike, and today's show is brought to you by our Amazon page. Please remember to shop at MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon. It's quite simply the best way to support this show. If you need it, Amazon has it, and you can get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon. Bookmark it, please.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store, and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Right out of the gate, I would like to apologize to our listening audience because, quite frankly, there are mornings where we gather prior to the airing of this show, and I will tell you something. There was some fabulous material that was left on the cutting room floor in our opening discussion today, and I just hope like heck that it finds its way into the regular broadcast, but it probably will. It usually does.
What you should do is wait for the box set. It'll be out soon.
That's the outtakes are going to be. The outtakes are fantastic. Rofo, to your immediate right, there appears to be some jar that is fascinating me. It's an orange jar.
What's her name?
Oh, it's a can.
Jar.
Is it a? What is? No, it's. I didn't see the
7-Eleven
bottom
cup
of
of
it.
coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all it is.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
I'd
Well,
like to
that was
wager
rude.
a guess. May I wager a
Yes.
guess that he takes his coffee with a lot of cream and about 15 packs of sugar?
Do you take it with cream and sugar, Rofo?
It is a Brazilian dark roast.
Oh, so there's no hair in it.
Nice.
Thanks.
And I did 2 half and halves and 2 sugars in a 20-ounce cup. So
Wow,
Do
2
the math.
sugars to 20 ounces? Almost none.
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Keeping it tight.
But 2 half and halves.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a
It's,
whole.
2 half and halves. We want to keep our standards up. Okay. Want to make sure. All right. Let's open up the.
It's not about
really-
him, Mike.
No, it's never about him. It's never about any of us, really. Not on Wednesday morning or sometimes Thursday morning. It's all about you, ladies and gentlemen. It is. From the desk of my good friend and a man I miss terribly,
Yeah.
Michael Colburn, Colonel Mike Colburn, formerly the director of the President's Own Marine Band. I would like to say, Mr. Colburn, I miss you, and Colonel, we got to get together in Maine. Let's try to do that. He would like to wish his box wife, Nancy, a happy 50th. Is that you, Rob, putting box wife in there?
I would never do. He's a military man. I wouldn't mess with that.
But he's a military musician. It's not, I've partied with Colonel Colburn.
He can
okay?
still kick my ass.
Well,
As
he's
well as Mrs.
incredibly
Colburn
fit.
could, too.
I mean, his body weight, his body fat percentage
Yeah.
is
He should
fantastic.
have been at the
but
Academy Awards.
yeah,
yeah,
he should
but,
have in a
I mean,
tiny
really.
tuxedo.
He would like to wish his box wife and one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Nancy, a happy 50th birthday on March 1st, and wonders if Larry King might have some advice on aging gracefully. Larry, can you come in here, please? Larry
King.
come here.
See you then.
Yeah.
I got one word for Colonel Colburn and Nancy Colburn, a wonderful couple. The President's Own does, the playing at the state funerals.
Sure.
I'd love to have them at mine here, boy.
Yeah. When is your funeral, Larry? Have you booked that yet?
Tuesday. My funeral is Tuesday, but for Nancy Colburn, the secret to longevity that I've found out in the King household, one word.
Yes.
Supplements. Thank you. All right, there he goes. That was interesting. I expected more than that. Let's get right to it. Last Friday, Nate Darling. And when I read that, I really want to say, last Friday, Nate Darling. No, I'm not going to say it like that. Had a birthday. Nate Darling had a birthday. Happy birthday, darling. All the best from us. Nice to see you. And your girlfriend, Leslie. Been a long time. I love Conway. Rob, I put a request in.
Yes.
One day I would like to have Hello, Darlin'.
Yes.
There's another one that's got Darlin' in it. Happy birthday, Darlin'.
Yes.
I think there's actually
By
a
request.
happy birthday, darling. And then my all-time favorite,
Yes.
a redneckin' love-making night. Do you have redneckin' love-making night?
Probably not with me. I might
Hello,
have,
darling.
I might have the
Conway
45
here.
in the
Let
car.
me whisper in your ear. So it really, Conway Twitty.
Have you seen the picture on Facebook where they take him a picture of Kanye West and put ridiculous curly hair on it, and they say it's Conway West.
Conway West. Hello, baby. Anyway, Leslie was nice enough to send that in. On Sunday, the 22nd, Eric O. Parker. O is his middle initial. He's not Irish. He celebrated the 23rd anniversary of his 21st birthday. So he's 44, and he's not fooling anybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kevin Hultgren leaves his douchebag 30s on Friday. That is such a triumphant day.
It is. A
It
great
truly
day.
is. It's really when you become a man.
It's for all. It's a great day for all the Hultgrens.
Absolutely. Does anyone have any advice for his transition from his 30s to his 40s? Well, Rob, you're the most recent to make that transition. What advice would you have for him?
I would say keep those toenails short, and then they will not become ingrown. Maintenance, my friend. Maintenance,
Delightful.
my friend.
There, hygiene advice. And a happy birthday wish to Sacramento trucker and longtime long-haul listener,
I did write that.
J. Michael. That's why I paused. J. Michael Harris. Remember, folks, if it got there on a truck. Thank you. Who plays the trombone for the Redskins marching band and works at the Goddard Space Flight Center? It's birthday boy Dave Buckingham.
Sounds like a dream job. Yeah.
Busy guy.
Jesus, this is a good one. One of our favorite tromboners. Happy birthday, Mr. Buckingham. And now let's get right to the letters, shall we? Hello, Rob, Mike, Oscar, Pony, and the various interns. Well, we've got one here.
Yeah.
Rofo is here. Mac is, I don't know where he is. I just wanted to ask if you guys could wish a happy birthday to my mom, Annette, a loyal TMOS listener and bonus show subscriber. She introduced me to the old Don and Mike show, and I've been listening ever since. Whenever we get together, our conversation always seems to include what happened that week on the show. Although her birthday was Monday the 23rd, I'm hoping that you will forgive my lateness and give her a little surprise. Thanks from Brian Agnes. So that would be Annette Agnes.
Double A.
That sounds like two names.
Larry, did you ever know anyone named Agnes down on the corner?
Supplements. All right, moving right
B12.
along. Next letter here. Hey, guys, I just wanted to drop you a note and thank you for all you do. Last year, my wife was diagnosed with incurable cancer and passed away in late January. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. This past month, while I was on leave from work, your podcast helped me get through this difficult time. I can't even imagine. And it allowed me to smile and occasionally even laugh once or twice a day. Thank you. Once I'm settled in at work, I'm going to buy the bonus subscription to help fund a really special show. Thanks again. Come back to Reno, and that's David Vanacek. And sorry about your loss, David, and thanks so much for supporting the show. Next letter comes from us, from Jeff. He writes, "Hi, gang. I'm sure you guys have heard this before, but have you ever been told that Rob looks like Andrew Zimmern from Bizarre Foods?"
I've never heard this.
I'll look that
Well,
up.
the thing here's the I've watched Andrew Zimmern. I've interviewed Andrew Zimmern. The thing about it is he's a slight man. Even though he's a little roly poly, he's a small guy.
He's
And
like short?
Yeah, you're just a larger person. You're taller.
Yes.
And it's I don't know. I never made the comparison. Now, Rob, if that mofo can wear a hat on his show, you, my friend, can certainly find one. His head is twice the size as yours.
I just found him.
Look,
There is.
yeah, there he is.
There is. And, oh, Mike, you have to Google image him. There are some pictures where it looks like Rob with a tan.
Well, then maybe for our show page today, we could maybe have the split screen of
Yes.
Rofo and Andrew Zimmern. Love the show from Jeff Farrell or Pharrell. Or Pharrell.
Hey, Trey Pop.
I'm just going to
Thank you.
show guys here in studio, and I'll send it over to you, Mike, as well.
There he is.
Yeah, you know what? Put that with a picture of me a couple years ago.
Okay. I was going to say something really mean earlier, and I'm trying to be nicer.
No,
But I'm
that's
just gonna
no
say
fun.
it.
Where's the fun in that? Yes.
It looks like Rob with the tan if Rob ate the gentleman.
So if I
You mean-
actually ate
Andrew Zimmer.
So did you say that was mean or funny? I forget.
Well,
Which was it?
it's mean. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
it's
I don't
certainly
want to be
wasn't
rude.
funny.
It's kind of a convoluted fat joke, but I don't get it.
No, well, you know, it's a fat joke from a skinny guy. He doesn't understand how it works.
Next letter. Hello, boys. This is John from Spokane. I ordered shaving supplies from Harry's a few weeks ago. I'm very pleased with them and use them 3 to 5 times a week. 3 to 5 times a week.
Well,
Hey,
sometimes he doesn't shave, I guess.
either 7 days in a week. I'm
Yes.
just kind of
Well,
curious
maybe
about
every
that.
other day. Monday,
He
Wednesday,
might be
Friday.
bearded. When I completed my order online, they asked me to send them my favorite Gordon Lightfoot song. This is the email that I received after suggesting Carefree Highway. Hi, John. Great pick. Lightfoot is truly one of Canada's finest. His sweet tunes are pumping through our office regularly, so I'll be sure to keep my ear out for that track next time it plays. I'm still a sucker for Sundown, though. It gets me every time. Thanks again for reaching out, and let me know if you have any more Lightfoot suggestions or any questions. Happy shaving. All the best, Nick. All I can say, this guy says, is great effing customer service. Thanks, John. Is that a legitimate exchange from
Yes.
somebody at Harry's?
It was a cut and paste. They actually asked him about Gordon Lightfoot.
It's pretty funny.
Do you
Hey,
have a
guys.
favorite Gordon Lightfoot song while we're talking about
Oh, my God. No, absolutely going away completely, 100%. You know what it is. It's the Edmund Fitzgerald.
The Wreck of the Evan Fisher? He is truly a grand Canadian troubadour, and we're
Superior,
blessed to have
it's
him.
said, never gets up there dead on the big lake they call Gitchigumi. And I probably have the lyrics all
No, that
screwed
was
up there.
exactly right, I think.
I thought you were going to play it. Hey, guys. Thanks for bringing the funny day in and day out. If Rob would care to, in his best redneck voice, please tell my good buddy Eric Yinger why soccer sucks and wearing scarves. Or is it scarves? Well, scarves.
Scarves.
He said
Scarves, yeah.
in the middle of summer, and also writing a weird letter in the middle of summer doesn't make him hip. It just makes him a douche. Thanks, Kevin from the Couve. That's hipster speak for Vancouver.
I had to figure that out. I didn't know what the code was.
Let me see. For his good buddy Eric Yinger.
Yes.
You got anything for
Yeah,
Eric
and also
Yinger?
this is not a redneck voice. It's a bad DJ voice, but it's a, hey, you don't want to play soccer because that's a game where you're not allowed to touch the ball with your hands unless you're the goalie. And if it's summertime, stay away from those scarves. You'll get ingrown hairs on your neck because of the sweat. You don't
And
want
you look
that.
like a what, Rob?
You look like a douchebag. That's Eric Yinger.
Thank you.
In the
That's
Couve.
wonderful. Eric Yinger. My friends, next letter. I've been catching up on the show and just listened to episode 1229, where it was pointed out that February 10th is the most common day for breaking up. February, we have always said, and we're
Yes.
almost out of it, thank God, is the nastiest month.
It's
Worst
the,
month.
it's the
horrible,
worst.
horrible
The
month.
most suicides per capita.
Yeah.
Really? Is
Yeah.
it true? Yeah, it's terrible. And you
I'd
know,
be eager to
and
see
my,
what happens before this show's over.
and my dad passed away in February, so it sucks for me even more. As it turns out, my girlfriend got a start early this year by leaving me on the 7th. Oh, oh no.
Girlfriend.
So I took the money, and I took the money I might have spent on a nice dinner or Valentine's gift and used it to buy the 2015 bonus show package. Yeah!
Good man, good man.
That's
Big
the
win.
way to do it. Who
Trading
needs
up.
the bitch? Anyway, may my heartbreak be your good fortune, boys. While my ex spends time with a guy I used to call a friend. Oh, aren't they terrible?
Yep.
These women, damn it. I'll be filling the time with 6 shows a week. Thanks for giving me something to look forward to. You got it, Chris Morgan. And he wrote T.A.
Ta.
What is T.A.?
Ta.
Oh, Ta. Okay.
Like short for Ta-ta.
You know all those.
That's
Jonathan
why I
O'Connor.
included it. I thought it was
Ta.
such an ass thing to
Ta.
write.
Jonathan O'Connor writes, I played golf with an O'Connor yesterday.
Oh.
I enter my douchebag 30s on Monday, March 2nd. You got a 10-year run. Boy, that's tough to look
Yep.
at. I'll tell you that. March 2nd's when it happens. It's a special happy birthday gift to me. Can Pony Boy reveal the brand of cigarettes he smokes? Oh, dear. We need the... oh, well, I guess we're going to Pony Boy now. My Pony Boy. All right, here he is. All right, okay. It's pony time. Yeah. Pony.
Pony boy.
Pony Boy. You smoke
that cigarette.
Yes, that's fun.
You smoke
Fun.
yourself to death.
Fun. 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
4. Okay. So, Pony, what is it? Is it, he said you have to be a 3-pack a day, or I don't think you are.
No, not at all.
What is the brand, Pony?
It's Winston.
Winston tastes good
Like a cigarette?
as a cigarette should. Winston.
Why is that funny?
Because that's why it's funny. It's phony.
Second tier cigarette.
Winston, Winston?
Winston.
A pony? Are you still hooving a lot of them, or no?
No. Like I said a couple weeks ago, I've been cutting back quite a bit.
What's
So you're
Definitely
down
under
about
a pack a day.
2.5 packs a day.
How many?
Under a pack a day.
Under a pack a day. That's still a lot.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
That's still a lot.
Maybe to you.
Well,
How
no.
many? What would be when you go under a pack though? You got to give us the numbers about how many cigarettes are you having a day.
Hey, look what I have.
19
Hey,
of
look,
the
it's
20.
Winston. It's a Winston commercial. Is this the Flintstones?
No, it's the real commercial.
Oh, that's the real jingle. Pony, how many a day would you figure you're smoking?
I'd
now?
say 19 of the 20.
Oh God,
Wow.
just under a pack.
So every 20 days, it's like finding a new pack.
That's
Boom, bam.
$7 a day.
Yeah, it is.
It is bad.
Love you guys.
Oh,
You make my daily
no.
commute to Manassas from Fredericksburg bearable. Now, Rob, start the show. You humping. Stop smoking, Pony.
Yeah, pony.
Pony.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
Dad. Dad,
Hey,
are you okay?
why?
You seem sort of...
No, I'm good. I'm good. This is good. You want some?
No.
Okay.
Do you really think you'll be ready for opening tomorrow?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, previews were pretty much a train wreck. We can't seem to get through a performance without a raging fire or a raging on. I'm broke. I'm not sleeping, like, at all. And this play kind of starting to feel like a miniature, deformed version of myself that just keeps following me around and, like, hitting me in the balls with like a tiny little hammer. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Never mind.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his office chair, here's Mike.
Birdman, Michael Keaton. That was what that clip was from. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a great movie, and I felt so horrible. It was the saddest Vine video that I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I saw that yesterday,
The
too.
Michael, did you see it, Oscar? The Michael
yeah.
Keaton putting away his Oscar
Yeah.
speech. Oh, my. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, so sad.
Lost
We are
again.
live from the Cabby Pfeiffer Studios from sunny Southwest Florida, our nation's capital. This is the Mike O'Mara Show, powered by Encore Insurance Services and heard daily for over 5 years at MikeO'MaraShow.com, online, on air, and on your mobile device. The Mike O'Mara Show is a daily radio show and podcast with the greatest listeners on the planet because they get it, and if you're here, you do too. Our show today is brought to you by a brand new game from TM Soft.
Oh, boy.
Would you like to win $100? Sure. Who wouldn't, I tell you? Introducing Glow Burst. That's right. Yes, it's Glow Burst. A new game by our friends at TM Soft. Glow Burst features fast action, exploding fireworks, and gameplay that will make you smarter. Featured by Apple and Google, so you know it's effing good. Plus, 100% made in America. Download the free version by searching for Glow Burst on iTunes or Google Play. The TMOS listener that leaves the funniest 5-star review will win a $100 Amazon gift card. That's right. That's right. A nice variety 5-star review. No drugstores, please.
No what?
No drugstores.
Oh, no jerk stores.
I will read that again since it's Todd Moore. We
Todd
give him
who?
extra. Todd Moore.
More.
We give him extra time on his commercial. That's right. A nice, funny 5-star review. No drugstores, please. Again, that's Glow Burst by TM Salt. Download, review, and win. Glow Burst by TM Salt.
Yeah.
There we go. Very good.
It's the
Very
free
good.
version, just to clarify. And also, Rob and I were playing it yesterday.
It makes compulsive look non-addictive.
Yeah.
It is
Really?
so what it is essentially you're popping balloons that have numbers on them from the lowest number to the highest number. And
That's brilliant.
It is so fun.
And you're swiping, which is a whole different dynamic.
Yeah,
too.
it is. You don't tap, you swipe for more
You know,
points.
I don't hear about your boyfriend Todd Moore as much as we used to. All right, with all your business school activity, are you? Is your social
I'll see him
calendar
today.
down? You're going to see him today?
Yeah, I'm going to his office right after the show
And
today.
didn't you record?
And we
this week?
record every other Monday night. We have a brand new show, Tech 411.
Tech Forward. So you're still in contact. Todd's
Yeah.
always. Todd's a guy. He's always thinking, isn't he? He's always creating.
Yeah,
isn't
he's
he?
always creating.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
That's cool. That is so
Right?
cool that he does all that from like his backyard, and he's just he's always generating this stuff, and it's legitimately cool things.
Yeah.
And I guess he just waits and sees. When one might be the next Angry Birds. Isn't that how that works?
Yeah,
basically?
he works hard, and he's got. It's funny if you look at his whiteboard. There's so many different projects that he wants to work on, and this is just another great title that he's been working on for a while. And this is really a reboot of a game that he built 5-6 years ago. And he said, I want to make it better, and now it is what it is today. He incorporated the swipe. The graphics are phenomenal. It's just
The
it's a fun
sounds are
game.
great. What's really
Fun
cool
game.
is when I got the copy last night, I yelled upstairs. I said, Robert, Julia, Todd has a new game. And they said, they ran downstairs. What is it? I mean,
They were that into
Oh, yeah,
it.
they're into it. They love when he
Now that
releases a
sound you
game.
played during the commercial, is that the real sound from Globe?
Yes, it is. That's every time you pop a balloon. And then if you want to feel like you're in some sort of disco club, this is the music from it. Yeah.
Oh, we have to have that for the next Glowburst commercial.
Well, we
I
did
like
for
that.
this Glover's
Yeah, we
commercial.
just played it. Were you here?
Wow.
We just did a show.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, we were playing it.
Oh, that was the background music? Yeah. I was obsessing. I so obsessed on the balloons popping that I didn't feel like you had it at that high a level. I didn't. I
No,
didn't
he
hear
was
it the
playing
first
it.
time.
there?
It was
Yeah,
great.
Right now it's coming down the line now, loud and clear.
Let me
but,
ask
that's
you
cool.
this.
Yeah.
I think what you were saying is, and I think we all have this. When you sit there and you see that people can just, like he's in his office building this with his team, right? That's what blows our minds because we know this guy outside of his workspace. And this is not just for us. We can see anybody that's creating and say, how the F do they do this?
The thing that shocks me is that when you see something that's this cool, first of all, you expect it to come out of like Pee Wee Herman's kitchen. You don't want to see it coming out of like an office building.
Second time Pee Wee Herman's going to be mentioned on the show later.
Oh.
Big Pee Wee Herman.
And the other thing is you never expect something so brilliant from a guy that I mostly associate from approaching me in a bar and saying, Oscar stinks.
Is he still? You know what? I'm tired of asking questions about him. We
Yeah.
have to book him.
Okay.
Book him
Yeah,
for the show.
love to
We
have
have
him
to
in.
get him in here. He only comes when he's asked. He
Yeah.
doesn't like to volunteer. It's very rare that. And tell him we'll get him in on the show to panel with us one day. He always loves that.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
mellower now, right? He's settled down a little bit. Is that what he's
Oh,
done?
settled down as what do you mean?
Well, you said the last time.
Well, he's
you got
in a
together
relationship now.
That he's boring.
relationship-
He's not the
relationship
same
Todd.
as he's relationship Todd.
Todd. Yeah.
And you miss your kind of wild friend.
Yeah, but when
you know.
anybody gets in a relationship, they change for a while and then they bounce back.
Yeah,
You know,
I
it's
mean,
just-
look at Rob Ford.
Remember how wild he was, and then he gets into this loving relationship with with Emma, his girlfriend, and
I think it was
you know,
Phyllis.
it's just-
Phyllis is the name.
Megan, that's right,
Yeah.
Megan, who and I had an exchange with Rofo last night, and people should know that think of me as this bloviating bastard on this show. That I did I not wish you very, very well with your relationship?
It was
with
a
her?
really nice thing you said to me. I really appreciated it. Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. I like the fact that he's got somebody that looks really all the pictures. I'm based just on the pictures that I see, but it looks like they really are kind of kindred spirits and enjoying each other's company.
still new, right?
Very new.
Yeah, you can't really.
Have you guys seen the
congratulate him
picture that he put
on
up
it,
with her with the red ball and the leather strap?
I have
No,
not.
I'm kidding.
I have
I'm
not.
kidding.
Mike,
Of
let me
course,
put it to you
no.
this
That
way.
sounds like some private exchange.
I looked
Change
at
the
it.
privacy settings.
I
on my
looked at
pictures.
it. I looked at it twice last night, if you know what I mean.
No, so I'll get him on. He's going to GDC next week, so he'll be in San Francisco. So
Hold
I'll
on, let me see if I can get it. GDC. Hold on. Don't tell me. Do not tell me.
Okay.
Nobody interrupt. GDC. Great Dudes Conference. No? Okay, let me see.
I have a guess.
Go ahead, Rob. You
Is
want
it
to try one?
goddamn computers?
All right. Let me see. Goofy Doofs
no,
Center.
No, that's not the case.
All right.
Think
Let's
technology. Think technology.
Always do.
Google.
Oh, good answer.
Okay, but what else?
Is Google the first one?
Google.com.
Is it Google.com?
Google's Game Developer Conference.
Oh, it's It's the GDC is the Game Developer
Yes,
Conference.
yes.
Man, that must be a nerd fest. Where is the GDC? Where is it happening?
In San Francisco.
In the basement
Really?
of the science building.
Really, if you actually go, I'm sure all those conferences happen in a hotel. They have the main hotel. Let's say it's a Marriott. If you are there on Friday afternoon, late when they've all arrived for the GDC, the Game Developers Conference, this is the way. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'll give you the way it will sound.
So what we're saying here,
lobby.
Oscar, is if you get to the lobby of the Game Developers Conference,
I
Thank you,
love
Rob.
this
This
and
is-
loathe
this
this
is
at the same time because all those guys could buy and sell us.
yes.
Oh, I know. I'm aware of that.
You
I'm aware
know
of
what
that.
I mean?
But
Like a game of our
I'm
life.
not using the machine. This is what it would sound like in the lobby.
You know what's funny? That's the stereotype,
Right.
but I haven't met a guy like that yet.
Really?
You probably be tall, 6'4". Hello, Oscar. How are
Yeah,
you?
well, I mean, they're
Yes,
just
yes.
guys like in sports coats and dress shirts and jeans, and I just know that
sports coats.
they're.
I have a void. I feel that void. I have a gaping hole in my soul from the fact that we didn't go to the Consumer Electronics Show this year.
Yeah.
Because that road trip, I know I got family coming in, I got guests coming in down here, but I'm itching. I'm
But
itching
you
a little
are?
bit
But Mike,
just to get away.
you should
I need
go
to
and
get
let us
away.
know
And I don't want to
how
come up
it
and see
goes.
you in 40 degree land. I don't want to do that. I don't want to come
But
up
feel
there.
better in this, that the fact that the gaping hole in your soul replaced the gaping hole in your liver that we made
Yes.
the last time we went to
Yes,
see.
there's no way. I drank wine 2 nights ago, and I will tell you, I told my wife yesterday, I'm easing back into it a little bit, but I can't ease back into it. My type of alcoholism is just I can't have 3.
Right.
I have to have 5,
Right.
and it sucks.
But it's
And
always an odd
terrible.
number.
It's always an odd number, yes. Otherwise, my right pinky will explode. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk movies and more fun and more thrills right here on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Here on the Rob and Joe Show, we try to live up to all the famous duos of entertainment history.
Like Hall & Oates,
Sonny and Cher,
Sanford and Son,
Ben and Jerry,
Don and Mike.
and of course our favorite, Serta and Mermelstein. Just rolls off the top. Rob and Joe Show, new episodes every week. RobandJoeShow.com, iTunes, and on the TMOS app.
All right, we should get those snarky bastards back into the studio one day.
I'd like to say hi to them.
Much as they piss me off, we'll get them back in. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. We love Cameron Hughes wine, and Cameron Hughes finds premium vineyards that have a little extra supply. I would like to send a personal apology out to the people at Cameron Hughes for my wife Carla,
Why?
who was doing some straightening last night, and I will tell you that we received my case of that Cabernet that I like so bad, and Mrs. O'Mara did not like seeing it on the kitchen counter. She wanted to put it in another space on one of our wonderfully built shelves here in the kitchen down at the Best Exotic Marigold Kitchen. And that sound that you heard was 3 bottles out of my case going kaboom, and they were on the floor. And, of course, I came around the corner and gave her that total movie reaction of going,
Like Bluto in
yeah.
Animal House when they drop the case of whiskey.
absolutely. That is the textbook reaction. But Cameron Hughes wine is fantastic, and I was trying to explain somebody exactly what they do. What they do is they find the best vineyards, premium vineyards, that have a little extra supply. Then what they do is they buy the extra, the overage as they call it. Then they sell that exceptional wine at a great everyday price. Some of Cameron's awesome cabs just received gold medals and are rated at over 90 points.
Wow.
And you can get them at a fraction of the cost of a big-name 90-point bottle at chwine.com. Their average bottle costs about $15. It's what I paid for mine. And since Cameron Hughes only buys wine from the best vineyards, you already know it's fantastic. High-end wine at everyday drinking prices. Try it. You'll be hooked as we are, especially with free shipping. That's massive. Free shipping is such a big deal when you're getting wine sent to you. Here's the only way to get it on your CH Wine order. Visit chwine.com. You click the microphone in the upper left and enter TMOS. Save a ton of money on shipping and get fantastic wine delivered right to your door. Boom, bam. That's chwine.com. Click the mic and enter TMOS for free shipping. chwine.com. Don't wait. This offer will not last. And thank you, Cameron Hughes Wine. We really, really appreciate that. Okay, right before the show, we got a really great discussion going because Oscar and Rofo are really, really, really excited about a movie that's going to be
very excited.
out.
Well, it's not a movie
No,
yet,
it's a
right?
short film. It's not going to hit theaters. It's a short film that came out. I was hoping it'd hit theaters.
Where are they going to put it?
Well, this is the context I know. You probably are seeing this online. If you're not, you will. If you're a fan of Power Rangers growing up, I was on the tail end of it, so I didn't get as much as Rofo or I imagine Pony did. But I was well aware of what they were, and it was a little hokey for me as a kid, but I definitely watched it, right?
Yeah. How much,
totally
Rofo, let me
before
ask
my
you
time.
this, Rofo. How much did you love Power Rangers?
I loved it so much. I had all the toys, all the little vehicles growing up. I'd play with them, have battles in my room.
Do you remember?
I was an only child. I didn't have a lot to do.
But do you remember at a time they were such a big deal when we were grown-ups, Mike? We had moms fighting for the costumes. Remember when
The
we
Power
were,
Rangers
we were
costumes,
able to
that's
secure
right.
the Power Rangers costumes. We had women. I believe, if I recall, they were knife fights because it was before Janet Jackson.
I
But,
remember Tickle Me Elmo. I
Yep.
remember the Cabbage Patch.
Yep.
And, you know, it's sometimes it's so jive working at a radio station.
Oh, it is.
Man, I want you to go down to the toy store and buy every last Cabbage Patch Kid. And then we're going to get on the air and go, we're the only radio station that has Cabbage Patch Kids. It's just, you know,
And I do
feeding
remember also
the
there were
consumerism.
certain top 40 stations, after they did the giveaway, they say, guess what? We cleaned out the prize closet and found one more Cabbage Patch
Always
Kid.
one more. Not because we lied our asses off for you. We did it because we said it was in the prize, like it's sitting there and doing that whole
Right,
thing.
exactly.
So Power Rangers were in there. Pony, were you into them as well?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a fun show.
Thanks for that ringing endorsement. That's just incredible. Yes, sirree. That was, you know what? That was a spectacularly energetic response that we got.
Well, it's the truth, Mike.
It sort of speaks to the rest of your childhood, doesn't it?
You
Really?
have some great qualities about you.
Yeah, he
and,
does.
And they're really all off air. Because what would have been great is for you to at least fake some enthusiasm. Yes, it was quite the franchise. I wasn't as into them as everybody else was, but I knew they were popular.
Well, the aforementioned Rofo answer, which was I had every single toy as a
Yes,
kid. That
yes.
was it. So, but Oscar, there's not an explosion, a CGI movie that you are not going to get wood about.
What
and
is
the fact
great
is,
about this short film is
Right.
that they take a beloved kind of kitschy, kiddie franchise and they make it dark. And I mean dark with the 69s. There's rails of coke being done. There's murder. There's blood.
Can we say murder? I'm just curious.
wow.
And you
Well,
don't expect
where's
that
it
from
gonna
from Dawson's Creek.
Where's it going to show up? Where's it going to be? Did
It's
they say
out
where
there.
it's-
Give them the context if you don't mind, Rofo.
Yeah, so it was released by Adi Shankar, I believe is the director.
Everybody knows Adi.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, he makes the
Oh
great
man,
cars.
I liked him on those Beatles albums.
Yeah.
Oh, the sitar player.
Yeah, Adi Shankar.
And
Right.
he rebooted this Power Rangers movie and actually got some real stars, like they were talking about James Vanderbeek is in it, and some other notable actors in other sci-fi flicks.
And Adi Shankar is not to be confused with that girl that we all knew at American University, Tina Shankar.
Oh, yeah. Stay away from her.
Tina Shankar, that was nasty. I wouldn't even share a milkshake with her. Go ahead, Rofo.
Yes,
I'm
and
sorry.
it was released on Vimeo for free. And,
Oh, so it's free. Here's one of the first movies from Adi Shankar. We have a clip of the Power Rangers right here.
What are these naked ladies doing in my bed? I gotta get my uniform on, man. Okay, let's go get the bad guys. Hey, look at that big spaceship. Fantastic.
Do you have any Cabbage Patch dolls?
Yeah, man, we've got Cabbage Patch dolls down at the bottom of the prize club. Get the bad guy. Get the bad guy.
All right, and so it was released on Vimeo, and then apparently Saban, who originally has the rights to Power Rangers, the original, I did some kind of lawsuit and is suing them for copyright.
Okay, you're throwing around names like your Swifty Lazar. Let me simplify this.
Yes.
This guy took on the Power Rangers franchise independent without the agreement of the people that hold the licensing.
Yes.
Yeah. So he went out and
that's a huge project to take on
and
without
gorgeous
doing
looking
that.
project too.
But I mean, and the Power Rangers. I mean, that's a big money we're talking about.
Sure,
That's kind of a stupid. It's a stupid thing to do. Isn't it?
No,
That's Smurfs
it's
money.
not stupid because the attention that this short film has garnered from
Garnered. Not
garnered.
Like they actually
The
put
new word.
seeds in the ground and watered it, and
So-
with sunlight and CO2,
essentially,
the film sprung from the earth and reached to the
I
sky.
believe. Look, I didn't even mean to make that analogy, but it will grow into a feature film. Mark my words.
Okay, but my question, Oscar, is if he is just going and grabbing the Power Rangers name, without paying for it, I mean that's gonna be he's gonna get hosed, isn't he?
He will get hosed initially, but then this is when Saban, the owners of the license, come around and say, "Okay, let's make this. Let's play ball."
So you think that he's taking a calculated risk that they're going to come after him, but at the same time they're going to see the incredible popularity. You guys are already talking about it,
right?
Yeah.
And they're gonna partner with.
There was a part of me when I was done watching the short film that said, "I wish this was a trailer because now I'm left with just this."
But can't Saban, since they own the licensing, can't they just take it and say, "Okay, now we're going to make a dark film"?
Yeah, but it's different. Like now,
How is it different?
It's two different directors. It's a director's vision. You can't put two different directors and get the same product.
I bet they could copy.
Shanker's claiming that he had no intention of selling it and making any kind of movie. It was a passion project, and he just wanted to release it out for free viewing.
Oh, so okay, and but even with that, if he's putting it out there for public consumption, it's still violating copyright.
And
even if he's not making money.
A passion project doesn't look like what we just watched.
But the Power Rangers aren't really top of mind. When's the last time you heard their name?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that this guy probably is going to get, this guy Shanker is going to get screwed.
If he gets screwed and he gets another job, I'm sure that he'll be able to afford whatever litigation comes his way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If someone hires him and says, I'd like you to do this for, let's say, Garfield. Let's see what happens here, right?
You know, it would be great.
Odie's like a pit bull?
Yeah, really dark Garfield. Yeah.
They could do that. And then Garfield's like a Black Panther.
Garfield gets all hopped up on meth.
Yeah.
Eats a lasagna and kills Nermal.
Yeah, but it's not lasagna, right?
Right.
Says here, a legal battle is brewing over the rights of filmmakers to make fan videos based on the copyrighted works of others. Music director, video director Joseph Kahn, who posted a 14-minute Power Rangers takeoff last night, they quickly went viral, says he's being harassed by this guy Saban that Rofo was talking about, who owns the rights to the franchise and is jointly producing his own Power Rangers film.
Oh, so he's currently in works. Oh, that's the problem. That's why.
So he's already been doing a film, and that's probably why Saban Brands is doing this. Let me see. The guy Khan says Vimeo is the host for your videos. The site told Khan in an email, and as a host for user-generated content, we are fully compliant with the notice and takedown provisions. Oh, God.
Yeah, who cares about the legal mumbo jumbo? Just give me more of these videos.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but now that makes sense why Saban cares so bad. They've got a project cooking.
I smell a rat. I think I might be coming over to Oscar's side on this, but not for the same reasons. I think this might be. I don't trust anything that comes out of Hollywood. 100%. I think there's too much that went into it.
Right.
There's too much that went into the production of
Wait
that little
a second.
Vimeo movie.
Actors, real actors.
Yeah, what if this movie is just what Mike says, and they're both in cahoots? One is promoting the other without, because now he's going to create a demand, which he's done. My pants around my ankles, and I'm ready to do what I need to do to get this movie done, right? and they release the movie within a year, and it's done.
And further, and it's what? It's already
Why
1/5
can't
done.
we think of this
It's
stuff?
it's too soft pedal too. Here's the quote from the guy. It's just as if I drew a pic of Power Rangers on a napkin and gave it to my friend. Is it illegal to give the pic I drew of a character on a napkin to do something for free? No, it's too soft. The legal speak is like he doesn't give a rat's ass. It's
And
too
also,
oversimplified. I think I
Saban
smell a rat.
If Saban really cared, this thing would be off the internet. They could force it off
and
the
they
internet.
They could shut it down in a
second.
heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
I believe
They
that.
have an X-rated Scooby Dooby Doo out there on.
You are such a twisted MF.
Well, no, I mean I just ran into it by
Yeah,
accident.
you weren't searching for it. Scooby Doo porn.
What's really great about it, Mike, is in the Scooby Doo porn, the mystery machine runs on D batteries.
Now he's making me go.
So that's interesting as well, but it didn't never made
Hold
me.
on. Why is it interesting? Tell me more about the
Well,
Scooby Doo
because
porn.
it's so over the top that I know that they're not trying to make a. It's not. There's no cinematic virtue to it.
It's
right?
covered under satire.
It's just
maybe?
an adult film, is what it is.
Sure.
But yeah, this film really caught my eye.
It's not a cartoon, is it?
I don't know.
I just found it.
Yeah,
I just found it.
No
Oh, my
cartoon. It's
God.
live action, baby.
Does he
Nasty.
really live up to the name Shaggy?
Shaggy looks like Shaggy in it.
Boy, this is condom friendly, Scoob.
There's some
Boy,
decent.
what are we gonna do now, Scooby?
They look like the characters, which is wild.
Like it's wild. Wow.
Oh my God, I'm getting a little bit out of the show here. That is,
Maybe a reset.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you, RedTube. All right. Anyway, we'll take a break, and I just put Scooby-Doo in there, and hey, and I got an ad for if I have a small. No, I'm sorry. Let's move right along. We'll take a break and come back with more fun and more thrills on the Mike O'Mara Show.
A tender-hearted woman saw a poor half-frozen snake.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Just got a package from Blue Apron. I'll be making, or Carla will be, making some new food today. Very exciting.
Oh, perfect with your sister coming in.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody's got to eat. The trick is eating right. Well, it's not that tricky thanks to BlueApron.com. BlueApron.com delivers fresh, locally sourced ingredients straight to your door, along with chef-designed recipes and amazing pre-proportioned ingredients. I will tell you, when I saw that package come today, I am extremely excited to get into the kitchen and try it out. You're going to love the step-by-step ingredient cards and recipe cards, rather. Prep time for all the meals, 35 minutes or less. Say goodbye to frozen dinners and takeout. Say hello to home-cooked, balanced meals that are good and good for you without the hassle of doing everything you need to do to make a gourmet meal at the grocery store. It's hard to do, as Rob and I will tell you.
Yes.
Hard to go to the grocery store and get everything just right. They do it for you at Blue Apron. They're offering 2 free meals in their first week's box of meals. Just pick your plan to enjoy this offer. $9.99 per meal for 2 people or $8.74 per meal for families. Just visit blueapron.com/TMOS and the offer will automatically be applied before checkout. That's blueapron.com/TMOS and bon appetit.
Oh, it is très bien.
All right, I'm going to take an incredible chance here.
What?
On the Mike O'Mara Show. Just going to play this audio.
Scoob, old buddy, we need to get a place that doesn't spin.
It's got a hangover. Guy
Yeah,
waking
yeah.
up in a bed.
They're raging.
Too many
Oh,
Scooby
the
snacks.
head. Why do I always smoke so much when I drink? Or do I always drink so much when I smoke?
It's going to go with
why
this
does
as
it
long
hurt
as we
to
can.
think? Hey, Scoob. Hey, Scoob, old buddy. Scoob, old boy.
The music.
There's a bone. There's a shot of a bone.
What kind?
He's looking for Scooby.
Scooby-Doo.
He's looking for Scooby-Doo.
Where are you?
Now they're going to another shot here. Oh, my God, it's the opening. It's the opening of Scooby-Doo. All right, let's do this. Let's go to the 10-minute mark and see what happens, shall we?
Sure. Oh, you got the whole movie there.
Yeah, I got the whole movie.
I
We're gonna
wonder
do
if
that.
in this production,
skip ahead.
Velma or Daphne is hotter. Because
He
I
was
know
on
that.
top of me. And
Oh, dear.
this
Something-
place is kind of creepy.
Something nasty's happening
Yeah,
right
what's
now.
going on in the
That's all you can say. That's enough.
Mike, is there a broadcast-friendly way you can explain what was happening in the
Okay,
abandoned amusement park?
he is lying on the bed, and there's a lady that appears to have a costume that has wings on it.
Oh, like an angel.
Like I'm not sure what it
ghost,
is, but
maybe.
she has. She has a costume with wings, so she's wearing a costume, and I'm not sure what kind of costume it is.
Is she a friend or foe?
She's being very friendly right now.
She might be
she's not out of his costume yet, but I'm not ssure why she is wearing this outfit. And he's now. What's the name of the guy that was with the dog?
Shaggy.
Was Shaggy. Shaggy is
Norval Shaggy Rogers.
Shaggy now appears to be doing some sort of feeding.
Oh.
Scooby snacks.
Always about food.
That's
yeah.
it. And now I'm not. Bree Olson is the name. Is that a well-known?
She's in Power
porn
Rangers.
actress?
Yeah,
And,
she's also in the Power Rangers movie.
And you know why they call her Brie?
Oh, there. That was a good out.
That
Thank you
was-
very much.
that was
Terrific job.
way,
Very good.
way
All
over the line.
Oh God! And now let me just clean up my computer.
I wonder if you have any
You
pop-ups.
got to erase that history.
Oh,
Don't want Carla.
Jeez. Oh my God.
I know. I got to go find that.
Here's some other videos we thought you might like.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Triple X Bedrock.
They certainly attack you after that's done.
Gotta
So
clear
anyway,
that history.
Yeah,
that's
they do.
the Scooby Doo. All right, so I wanted to make an offer to you guys. I'm just trying to get everything done here.
You might want to
come
delete
down
those
to Florida.
cookies.
Come down to Florida. Come on, why are you guys suffering
Mike,
up there? Come down to
Gotta
Florida.
tell
Come
you,
on.
the last place I want to go is Fort Myers, Florida. With all due
Why
respect.
now? Why tell me that with all due and no disrespect taken, you.
Of course.
But anyway, that's
There's really nothing to do down there.
well. There's the sun. There's the fun. There's
Yeah.
spring training baseball.
Rather go to
There's,
Miami if I'm a Miami type of guy.
Well, you're
Ah,
90
yeah,
minutes.
welcome
You're
to
90 minutes away
Miami.
from
I
Miami.
can have
you
a
know?
direct flight to Miami and not stop in Fort Myers.
Now, see, because it's not. There's not enough action for you down here. Is
Yeah,
that what
I
it
mean,
is?
it's
Is
just
that-
a kind of a slow town, you know.
It's a
You're
slow
there.
pace. It's
Yeah,
a
I'm
slow
happy.
pace.
It's
Very
good, it's good for you.
Well, it's I don't require bottle service to live my life.
No, you're a better
unfortunately,
man
you
than
know.
I am. Absolutely.
But you don't either when you're back in D.C. You don't
No,
club it all every night.
I like resorts. Like I like amenities.
Yes, I
don't.
understand.
I don't like staying in a hotel and just realizing there's a mall in front of me and that's all I have.
Mike, I like amenities.
Yes.
Amenities.
Yeah, I mean, really.
You-
Maine's
you
a different
like it.
animal because it's you're surrounded by just majestic.
It's like another
landscape.
country.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
It's like I'm
but
not
it's
in the States.
and you're always invited to Maine as well. But
Yes.
the thing about it down here, I was simply referencing this, boys. I was simply referencing first of all, 100 inches of snow in Boston,
Tough,
and the
tough,
fact that
yeah.
you guys are also having a pretty steadily nasty
Cold.
winter.
We're not
with,
as much snow as normal, but definitely colder. And Mike, make no mistake. I know what you're doing.
Yes.
This is a way for you to say it's beautiful down here without saying it's beautiful down here.
Well, it's
because
not-
if
you know
say
what?
it's
To be
beautiful down
honest
here,
with you,
people are going to hate you.
It has not been what I would describe as what I remembered when I would just vacation down here. To be perfectly honest with you, we when you guys get those East Coast cold fronts, we get a series of 60, 50 degree mornings and days there, but it hasn't been that. I
had
always
a 60
associate
degree morning in my bedroom. That's how cold it is up here. So I mean,
yesterday
you're doing rather
it is
well.
It is beginning to turn the corner, I believe, for temperatures down here, but it hasn't been
Turn the corner.
It has not
I'm
been the month of
disgusted you even said that.
turn the. Well, to be honest with you,
All
we're
due
gonna.
respect.
Yeah. How about you take your 60 and shove it up you know where?
Oh,
Let me,
wow.
he's
He's
it's not 60 during the day. It's probably closer to 75 during the day.
That's what I'm saying.
And you know
Yeah,
what?
let me,
We
I'm
brought.
hoping it hits 35 today.
We brought and anything above freezing would be great.
Would be Mike. There's been ice on the streets from this weekend snowstorm. We're hitting Thursday soon, right?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
Wednesday
That's
right
the
now.
reason I'm not doing it to be mean.
Didn't we bring cold weather when we actually went down there?
Yeah.
Wasn't it sort of cool when we were there?
All right, I have the 10-day forecast. Would you like me to give you the deets on this?
Please.
Sure.
All right, for let me see. We're today is this is going into next week. All right.
Well, 10
Very
days.
good. Today, damn it, we're not going to get to 80 today.
Hey,
It's
you
gonna
know
be-
what? That's
that
the same
stinks.
forecast here.
It's going to be
And
79 degrees high
Mike,
temperature today.
when we vacation with you,
Yes.
I love it because you're like the host with the most. Like you
Yes.
want to do
Yes.
things. You want to. There's some people when you go and hang out with, you feel like you're imposing. Right?
Exactly.
Let me stop you
Yes.
right there and offer this.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's
Let me offer this.
I offer this simply as you'd have a place to come and do your work and then do whatever you want. I would say that if you ever visited down here, I think you're right. I don't think we are up each other's butts whatsoever. I think
That's
you
what's
run
great
in
about
here
it.
and you
Yeah.
use this as a workspace.
Yes.
And then you want to go to Miami, you want to go to Tampa, you do
totally
whatever
great,
you want.
right? Totally
That's
great.
just what I'm saying.
Though-
And I don't have the space where I could accommodate you anyway.
You're
really.
super great and gracious about whether we're in Maine or we're here.
Right.
But there is a layer of tension on that vacation.
But it's not a vacation though, because most of the time
It's
when
a
we're all together,
workation, yes.
we're working.
Yes,
And we're
But,
doing the same. So
Rob,
it's
and
not
you
a
can speak to
vacation.
this as well. Is there a layer of tension?
That is a similar layer of tension, say, when we're doing a project in the studio.
Yes.
And I'll say Mike comes in. And it's
Him,
just him.
he,
Yes.
him, it.
You bring a certain and tension is not the word.
No, I'll
Oscar.
say,
you know what
if
it
we're
is?
a cheesecake,
The
supervising
partner, as I refer to myself
That's you?
as.
you're
that's
you're the graham cracker in our cheesecake. Like the graham cracker is the best part.
Not
of
the cream cheese?
Not the cream cheese.
Not the
Okay.
cherries?
You
All
are,
right.
you are the graham cracker in our cheesecake.
Right.
That's the best part.
I
right?
understand. Look. It's the same thing with anybody that it's like vacationing with the boss.
Yes.
There's not
Yes.
that level of
But
complete
the boss
relaxation.
can rage out at any moment.
Let me
also-
throw this. Let me hold on. Let me
Okay.
throw this out there. Okay. So this is what I would propose.
Yes.
If you see, and then we get into an expense where if you wanted to get away from everything, that if you came down here and found, and it's tough this time of year to find A, cheap airfare, and
Sure.
B, cheap hotels. Everybody's wanting to come down
Yeah.
here. My thing would be, if you ever got to the point where it really was, this would be a place where you would come down,
A refuge.
come in here and do the show, and then I wouldn't see you guys at all. For the rest, it would be just like what we're doing right now. Okay, have a great day. And there would be, what if there was no obligation whatsoever? Because I'm with you.
Do you know
I
who
feel
Bruce
that
Banner
pressure
is?
too.
Do
I
you know
feel
who
that
is?
pressure.
Bruce Banner.
I know. Yeah.
He's
the guy who made the
Batman, right?
backdrop. No,
Isn't he
no,
Bruce,
no.
Bruce Banner?
He's the Hulk.
He's the Hulk.
He's the Power Ranger.
So
Not the Power
he's
Ranger.
the Hulk, and in some ways, when you're working with the Hulk, you just never know when those.
It's an
when
added
the-
ingredient
when-
of excitement.
When those jeans are going to turn into jorts.
Well, no, but
You
that's
don't know.
the show too. That happens on the show. That's the dynamic of the show
Yeah,
that
but
we all
why
have.
would we fly to be closer to that?
Because I was saying because it's F you because it's effing cold up there. That's all I was trying to say is because it's
How about
effing
this? I'll
cold.
bundle up.
All right. No, but I was simply offering that.
So
and
you're
I
too
don't
kind.
need
Lovely
I don't
kind.
need to see
That's a
you
lovely
guys.
He's
offer.
too kind.
I don't
Very
need to
kind.
see
So
you ever. If
we'll
I
have
see
to
you on a
respectfully
camera, if I
pass.
see you,
Is
if
that-
I
is
see
that
you on a
okay?
monitor
Yes.
for the rest of my life,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no,
That's
I-
perfectly
Mike,
cool.
I look a great hug from you. The holidays.
Have you ever thought that maybe I miss you guys just a little bit?
Aw.
You
Has
just,
that ever
You
enter-
just mother aff the fact that you have 3 weeks worth of guests. Like
I
you-
know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I have 3 weeks worth of guests. My daughter, God love her, I'm excited. I'm excited to see my sister.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm excited to see both my daughters who are coming down to visit. And it's fine, but it's kind of the hen parade down here, And the fact
You want
is,
some testosterone in that.
well, the reason the show works is the three of us have absolutely nothing in common,
Right,
so we
that's
don't like
true.
the same things.
That's
other
true.
than there's one particular thing we do like. That's the dog drinking. That's
Yeah.
we do like that. And now that I'm doing that again, that's cool. But I'm fine with it.
we also all
this
like
is
the Scooby-Doo movie.
yeah, we could all do that, but we wouldn't want to watch it together.
No,
at
in
all.
shifts, I think.
We'd want to
There's
watch
only a
it all by
handful of people
ourselves.
I can go on vacation with, right?
Yes.
It's I found out I can actually go on vacation with my brother and my sister-in-law.
Can you go on vacation with Todd Moore?
I can go on vacation with Todd Moore. Absolutely
right.
can do that. There's only
Right.
and because really when Ty and I go on vacation, we just go on vacation. And he's into saying, let's go snorkeling, let's go scuba. I'm like, let's try everything. We're
Right.
good to go, right?
And as far as I'm concerned, I can't go on vacation with anyone.
Why?
I like to when I go on vacation, I want to be with my family and with my lovely bride, and that's it. I don't want to. There are people like my sister who's coming into town tomorrow. She lives with her friends and goes everywhere with her friends. They go on long trips. She got done doing a week in Italy with another couple and she
Must
loves that
be
type of thing.
nice.
You know what it is? It's a different kind of person, and I'm going to say a better person that can get along with me. I don't do it that way,
Mike,
and I understand the tension that you guys would feel.
We can't all be
doing that.
great at everything.
True.
Remember.
And also,
Okay,
Mike,
Oscar, thank
you
you.
know what?
Yes.
It's very nice of you to say that you miss us, and we miss
Yes.
you. And it's
Right.
great when you make a trip up here and we see
Oh,
each other
it's
and spend time
phenomenal.
together.
I said,
Well, and I like
But you know
I
what?
like our road trips too. Those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
those are fun.
You would on the surface, even though you think it's nice to have us down there, you
Yes.
wouldn't like it either.
It'd probably be tense.
Yeah.
It would
You
probably
wouldn't
be
like
tense.
Because you got to get in the car. You got to pick us up. Are we going to be on time?
Yeah.
This is true.
You
This
know,
is true.
What
yeah,
are they going to
absolutely.
eat tonight? We're just
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, look at us.
You don't
Is
want
Rob
work from us.
is Rob breathing? You got to
Yes,
check.
absolutely.
You gotta check.
What's that smell? You know, all these
Exactly.
things that. Well, I just want to tell you though. Here's the offer, and I will make it an open-ended offer. If the spirit ever moves either one of you, where you just want to get down to where palm trees and white sand beaches are, okay?
Yes.
The offer is this. This is it. You are completely and utterly on your own. I will not meet you at the airport. I may, if we decide it might be fun to grab a bite to eat, maybe once, okay? That's it.
Right.
Other than that, you would come down here, and this would be the location where you would go to work, during the week.
Essentially,
So that's it. Leave it like that, and I would not see you at all. I love that. That to me, that would take all the pressure off both. If you ever, were in a mindset to do that, or you were in any part of the state you wanted to come down and do
It's a
that.
wonderful offer.
That's the offer,
That's a
and I
great
will.
offer.
I'll lay that out there, and
If
from
one
now
of us
on,
just
that's the way
showed
we
up
do it.
on a whim and said, "Hey, man, remember what we talked about on the radio?"
Yeah, like on a Thursday night if I was at your door.
Right.
Hey, dude.
No,
The drop
that's
in.
the.
You know
Here's
how much
the.
you love
Yeah,
the drop
the
in?
drop in, but it's the drop in for 4 days.
No. But that's the offer, and that is a 1,000%
You're too
legitimate
kind. You're too
offer
kind.
that you come down here, and it would be, and then it would be you'd be working here, and I promise you, I would not impose on your time at all. I would simply say, come down, work out of here, and be in a place where it is going to be 80 degrees for. Well, let me give it to you. Okay, I'll give it to you.
This is
Are we
this is
doing
what we've
this?
been building up to.
Okay, here's your
Hold on,
forecast
Mike,
for.
here you go.
All right. Hi, everybody. It's non-committal. Thank you. All right, today, thunderstorms today.
Oh, boo.
Thunderstorm. Oh, I'm sorry. That's tomorrow.
In your face.
Yeah, let me see. Thunderstorms with 86% humidity and a high temperature of 76. That's tomorrow.
Sounds
Friday.
impressive.
Friday, sunny, low temperature 61, high 75. Saturday, low temperature, some chance of showers, high temperature 78. Sunday, high temperature 85 with thunder showers, 64 the low. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the temperature will be 83, 85, 83, 82, 82 with only a 10% chance of precipitation.
You know what's amazing is the people you'll be golfing with those days are also 83, 85, and 82.
Mike, what about this?
Yes.
What if we could somehow say, okay, maybe not Rob, but he can Skype in if he wants to.
Thank you.
But if we all went to Key West, would you meet us in Key West?
In an absolute 1,000% heartbeat.
New York Minute?
Absolutely.
Like,
I
if we
think that
rented
would
a
be
house as
that
a-
is a place to
If we
do
rented
a
If
show.
we rented a house as a show in Key West,
Yes.
you're into
I
that.
would do it in a
And that's
heartbeat.
very, very far south.
It is.
Yeah.
Mine
But
will be
that's-
in Cuba.
But that's also when you go ka-ching, ka-ching, because down here it just gets
Mike,
so,
what's the price
so
of
pricey.
happiness?
Well, I want to do, here's the thing, within the next 12 months, I would like to do some sort of road trip.
Okay.
Oh, I
I'll
agree.
give you 18 months, okay? And within the next,
And you know
I
what?
want to get out, reach out, and touch the listeners. I want to do that, and I still like the
road
idea
trip.
of the big easy. I really like
The
that
Big
idea.
Easy.
And the road
Yes,
trip
that's
is very
fine.
important to remind us why we stay apart.
This is true.
Because
Absolutely,
it really
1,000%. And Rob, I know you don't have that travel bug. You don't like
It's
to
not
do
a
that.
priority for me.
But the Key West thing, you'd be up for
Oh,
that,
God,
right?
yeah, I would
if
do
we
that.
did it, it's just it's fun. It's fun.
Quick guest booking. Just got in. ToMo will be here on Friday.
Nice.
Yay, that's good.
And Mike, before we go to spots, you had
yes.
a contest you wanted to announce today.
Oh, that's right, everybody.
Thank you.
That's right. Speaking of wanting to see people, everybody.
Now, this is a first. This is an absolute first.
This is.
Don't soft sell this.
Now, starting Monday on the show, I will be announcing a giveaway down here in Fort Myers. Now, I don't offer airfare. I do not offer a hotel. But what I do offer, if anybody is planning on vacationing, and this is not sanctioned by the Fort Myers Department of Tourism,
What?
I will tell you,
You
it is
haven't
not
gotten the
sanctioned at all.
sanctioning?
No, I have not got sanctioned.
Oh, it sucks.
Starting on Monday's show, on Monday, I will be announcing the Mike O'Mara Spring Training Giveaway. One lucky listener, well, actually two, will be able to enjoy a Red Sox spring training game with me.
Yeah.
You and a friend
Nice.
I will be announcing the game on Monday, and you'll be able to join me and watch some fabulous spring training baseball.
This is what we're talking about. This is, and again,
Mr. O'Mara reserves the right to rescind this offer in the event that he sells his tickets.
That's it. I'm not going to do it. No, I will. I swear to God, I will enjoy spring training with you. Your seats will be in back of mine. Directly in back, the row directly in back. You'll be able to look at the back of my head for the whole game.
What you're saying is there is a very good chance you will be at the game with the listener.
There's about an 80%, 75 to 80% chance I will be in attendance.
That's fantastic.
Like that.
Yes, absolutely. But
Like
you're going to get they're great seats, and I'll have them for you. And depending on what I check in the next 2 days or so, I'll see what's happening, and we'll bring a listener down here. It'll be
giveaways,
big fun.
baby.
That's right. We
Yep,
looked in
that's
the
right.
prize closet, Mike, and we found one more pair of tickets.
No, you didn't look. We broke into the prize closet.
Now, the fact that I'm announcing the game, it's going to be sometime in the month of March, and you can get an early jump on this even if you don't know the date. That's an advantage. You send an email as to why this winner should be you. Send your compelling email why you want to go to a spring training baseball game with me, and send it to Red Sox at MikeOMaraShow.com.
SOX, right?
Yes, SOX. Red Sox. Thank you. SOCKS.
Sure.
Red Sox at MikeOMaraShow.com, and maybe, who knows, you will be sitting there enjoying a nice cold beer and watching that great American pastime with me.
Celebrity.
Hey,
in sunny South Florida.
Do fruitcake rules apply? Do they have to include a phone number?
Yes, include a phone number.
Oh,
absolutely.
I love it.
Yes, include a phone number. We will call you, and I think it's going to be a lot of
A
fun.
new
I think
spring
we'll do that.
tradition. I love
A
it.
brand new spring tradition.
As
Enjoy
long as the
spring
market
training
is
with me.
soft.
That's right.
It is a brand new
Yep.
spring tradition.
That's
until
it.
Mike
All right.
sells his tickets.
Thanks so much. And hey, guys, thanks for now allowing me to write off my season tickets. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right.
worries.
We will take a break and come back with news you may not need on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hey, everybody, it's Mickey Coachella. Please listen to my podcast, It's Mickey, along with my co-host, Robert Andrew.
Oh, my God, guess what, Mickey?
What?
I just read online that we're in the top 7,000 comedy podcasts in America.
A boy can dream, Robert. A boy can dream.
For more information, visit us at morebroadcasting.com.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Harry's. Harry's, we love them. Why does
Yes.
shaving cost so much? You ever ask yourself that question? I started to ask myself that question maybe 10 years ago when I noticed the incredible price of shaving stuff that you would see at the drugstore. Don't you hate shelling out big bucks for lousy razors that cut your face to ribbons? Huh? Well, here's your solution. Here's Harry's. Harry's puts nearly a century of shaving experience into every blade from their German factory, and that means a superior shave every time. I love Harry's. I use them every single day. Here's a great, great offer for our listeners. You get $5 off your first purchase with our code TMOS. That means the starter set is only $10. You get a razor, 3 blades, a bottle of shaving cream, all shipped straight to your door with free shipping, and as always, your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed. Go to harrys.com. Lots of our listeners love this offer. Do it right now. Enter the code TMOS, and Harry's will give you $5 off your first order. That's right. The code is TMOS. You can get a month's worth of shaving for just $10. That's HARRYS.com and the TMOS code at checkout, and change the way you shave forever.
News.
News time, everybody. We were talking about him before on the show. Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman, you'll be sorry. His next adventure is coming to Netflix.
Really?
As on-demand online entertainment gets more and more accessible, the online video company says it will debut a new film featuring Paul Rubens as the bow-tie-clad character from stage, TV, and film. Netflix says the film will be called Pee-wee's Big Holiday. And it will feature Pee-wee taking his first ever vacation after meeting a mysterious stranger. There's all those nasty undertones, especially since he did that in the theater.
And you know what? It's also weird when you see Pee-wee now. He's probably 70, and he's heavy.
I know he's gotten older. Yeah, it's
and
weird.
it's sad because you know what? I remain a fan. He's very funny.
It's like Mr. Belding.
And God, yeah, and Mr. Belding is huge. You know, he changed his name to Mr. Building.
I'll still watch it though. It's original programming.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Rubens
The movie
created the
holds up.
character in the 80s, and I didn't know he was a member of the Groundlings. Did you know that,
I
Rob?
did. No, I didn't know that. He goes
was
way back
in
with a lot
the
of people.
Groundlings, so good stuff. Chris Brown tweeted Tuesday that he's been denied entry into Canada and that his concerts in Montreal and Toronto have been canceled. Brown said in a tweet, "The good people of the Canadian government wouldn't allow me entry. I'll be back this summer." Brown was jailed for nearly 3 months last year for violating his probation by getting into an altercation outside a Washington hotel. No reason why they didn't let him into the country. They're very cryptic about letting that information out. I'm going to say crap management that just didn't get the paperwork in line.
Because there is a lot of paperwork to be done. And also,
yeah, and they
you know,
probably just were stupid, and they all, went up in a tour bus and just went, "Ooh."
There's also still a lot of power wielded by both Anne Murray and the aforementioned Gordon Lightfoot, and they don't want other entertainers.
They don't want that Chris Brown. No,
they
sir,
don't want
boy.
him in there.
Yeah. Danny DeVito is probably slowed down a little less than the average 70-year-old. In a new interview in Rolling Stone, the subject of drugs came up with Danny DeVito. The reporter asked him if he would indulge if someone happened to put a line of cocaine on a table in front of him.
Oh, my God.
I love great interviews because this is what, when you do a great interview, ask one of those weird questions. This is Danny's quote. "Why not? A line of coke, what's the matter? I wouldn't make a habit of it, but it's so beautiful. It's so wonderful. You don't want to pass it up. I mean, if somebody had a good acid, too. But, yeah, the bump, I would do it. Why not? The bump."
What I
Jesus.
love about him, and I saw him on the Sharon Osbourne show. Which one is that? Is that The Talk?
That's
The Talk. You
got
yeah,
it right. Yeah.
And he still has that great Philadelphia accent, and it comes
Yeah.
out on words like explode. You know what?
Explode.
It's going out. It's going to explode.
The Tin Man movie is really when
so
Danny
great.
DeVito does one of the greatest Baltimore accents that you will ever hear done, and it's understated to a certain degree, and really, he nailed it. I watched that movie just to watch Danny DeVito do the Baltimore
What are they
accent.
selling again? Vinyl siding?
Aluminum siding on the side. Aluminum siding.
Oh,
Tin
the
Man.
scheme where he pretends that his partner is mentally unbalanced.
Oh my God! Beautiful film.
It is
Absolutely
so great.
wonderful
This is the best
film.
scheme I've ever thought of in my entire life.
Is that Zemeckis that does that?
Levinson.
Barry
Levinson,
Levinson,
yeah.
of course. AU guy, Barry Levinson. All right. A really, really fantastic movie. Here's a bit of a long story, but bear with me because this is interesting to me. ESPN. Did you hear about the suspension of Keith Olbermann?
Yes.
Yeah, he was suspended because he got into a war with some Penn State supporters. It started when someone sent him a tweet saying, "We are," with a link to an article about Penn State's annual dance marathon that raises money for pediatric cancer. It's a Penn State thing that when someone yells, "We are," you're supposed to yell back, "Penn State."
Right.
But Olbermann responded with, "Pitiful." He's such an a-hole. He's such an a-hole.
Oh, man.
He really is. He's been railing on Penn State forever over the Jerry Sandusky child abuse scandal. Keith, I feel the exact same way about Jerry Sandusky, but the fact is you've got thousands, hundreds of thousands of great people that went to Penn State that don't have anything to do with that douchebag Jerry Sandusky.
And they're out there
I don't know
raising
what his
money
problem
to fight
Yes.
pediatric cancer.
What does he think? Everybody should, renounce their degree from Penn State and not attend that university because of this guy?
Too extreme.
It is.
It's weird. So a war started, and it was between him and several Penn State supporters. Olbermann started calling people morons, telling them their Penn State degrees were worthless, and other super mature stuff. ESPN eventually intervened and released a statement calling Keith's remarks, quote, completely inappropriate. Keith also tweeted an apology saying, quote, "I apologize for the PSU tweets. I was stupid and childish and way less mature than when students there who did such a great job fundraising." So that's his apology. On the bonus show this week, we'll talk about online rage and how to deal with it.
Yeah.
I think that you just tend to have that cowardly way of communicating, and it makes you say anything. It makes you say absolutely anything. And Keith Olbermann just not a
He
happy
should
person.
know better.
Yeah,
He
absolutely,
of all
100%.
people should know better.
True enough.
I know.
True enough.
A company called Wicked Cool Toys is working with the Girl Scouts to release an easy bake oven style toy that will let kids bake Girl Scout cookies at home. Rob Spiewak said,
I'm there.
yeah. The oven comes with the mix you'll need to make Thin Mints. You can also buy mixes for other cookies like trefoils. Is that what they
Trefoils.
are? Trefoils. And peanut butter sandwiches. The oven will go on sale for $59.99 plus $6.99 to $14.99 for more mixes.
You know what? Never
Rip
trust
off.
anything that cooks with a light bulb. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
problem.
true.
It takes forever to do a turkey that way.
The easy baked turkey. A 6-year-old named Matthew Parker lives outside San Antonio, Texas. This is when you have faith in humanity, when you're not reading a Keith Olbermann story.
Okay.
He only goes to school 2 days a week because of kidney problems. The other days, he's on dialysis. His kidney started failing when he was just 3 weeks old, so he got a transplant, but his body rejected it. And at that point, doctors said the chances of finding another kidney for him were only about 1%.
Wow.
A bunch of family members got tested recently, and unfortunately, none of them was a match. But someone decided to take care of this, and it turned out to be a perfect match. It was his first grade teacher.
Oh,
his teacher?
Lindsay Painter, his teacher, is
Wow.
doing this for him. I think this is a fabulous story. Ironically, the school's principal originally put Matthew in Lindsay's class because she thought that they'd have a special connection. Now they will in more ways than one. The transplant happens next month, and Matthew will need about 8 weeks to recover. This is just a beautiful story.
How does
if
that
everything
big
goes
kidney
well,
get into such a small body?
You know, they don't need the whole kidney. And
Really?
also, you know, it is more of it's a harder operation on the donor than the
Oh,
recipient.
man.
I know because my mom gave a kidney to my aunt.
That's sweet.
And it's a longer healing.
Yeah.
And it's more traumatic to the body.
Jeez.
So the fact that this teacher is doing this is not only cool, it's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
I love this. I mean, it's really great. It happens next month. Matthew will need about 8 weeks to recover. If everything goes well, he should be able to go back to school. Here's the quote from the teacher. Lindsay says, the idea of donating a kidney was scary at first, but when she realized she could still have a normal life and help Matthew have a normal life, that was an absolute no-brainer. That's the kind of human being.
You know what? That's
so
a teacher
special.
right there.
And
Awesome.
just a great story. And now a little something. We all know that twerking is now, so maybe this
Right,
was just a
Oscar.
matter of time. You can create a song using the unique gyrations, claps, jiggles, and pops of your own butt cheeks. I'm just sharing this here.
Yeah, I have the sound right here, Mike. That's the butt
There it
cheek
is.
right there.
An audio design company called IE in Denmark.
Hey.
AI.
That's how I start my Oscarazzi.
That's
every
right.
week.
Don't get friendly, pal.
It's a company in Denmark. They just created a new invention called the booty drum that creates the booty drum, brought to you by Kirk McEwen, that creates music based on your twerking. You attach 2 sensors to your butt and you start shaking. The sensors have accelerometers in them. So as your butt bounces, they track its movement and craft a set of drum loops.
Oh, no.
Then they are assembled into a music track. For now, the booty drum is experimental, so you can go out and buy one. You can't do it yet. But if there's enough demand, they can't deny us forever. And next year, look for that fabulous new Rob Ford song, Febreze, which should be coming out. So that is your
Nice.
news you may not
Very,
need,
very
ladies and
cool.
gentlemen.
Booty
Thank you
man.
very much.
Booty man.
Like to see
yes,
that on Shark
absolutely.
Tank.
Oh, yeah, I can.
Okay, the show's planes in the air, the landing
Hey,
gear.
he found it. We'll take a break.
Sorry,
Oh,
I
my
was a few
God.
seconds late. Sorry.
Oh, Rob, you're killing me. That's a nightmare. Every Friday. How did that show fail? Anyway, we'll take a break and come back with the Audio Vault with Rob Spiewak right here. Oh, God.
It's Tony and Gary.
Hi, I'm Tony Perkins.
Hi, I'm Gary Stein.
On this episode of the Tony and Gary Show, you will hear Rob Ford's Date Lab experience. It's in the newspaper now.
Get a pen, take notes.
Washington Post Magazine and Bill Weir from CNN.
You sound excited like you didn't know.
I love Bill Weir.
Me too.
Great journalist, great writer.
And funny.
Very funny. It's all on the next episode. Subscribe to the Tony Perkins Show at iTunes Podcast.
The Tony Perkins Show.
Serious booty, mate.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show.
I'm sorry, Mike, can I change the record, please? Sorry about that.
Welcome back to the show. We love Cameron Hughes wine. We tell you about it all the time. Playing you twice about it today. Cameron Hughes finds great wines with the overage at great vineyards. Some of Cameron's awesome cabs got gold medals and are rated over 90 points. Their average bottle costs about $15. High-end wine at everyday drinking prices. Try it. You'll be hooked like we are, especially with free shipping. Listen to this great offer. We're giving giving it to you twice today. Want you to make sure you know it. Here is the only way to get free shipping on your wine. Visit chwine.com. Click the microphone in the upper left-hand corner and enter TMOS. You will save on that free shipping. Believe me. Save a ton of money on shipping and get fantastic wine delivered right to your door. Boom, bam. I'll be honest with you. For lazy people out there, going to the wine store or going to the Costco or going to any place to get wine at the grocery store and hauling that into the house, it's a pain. Let somebody else do it with great wine to boot. chwine.com. Click the mic and enter TMOS for free shipping. chwine.com. Don't wait. This offer will not last. Now, without further ado, let's open up the audio vault for today, Wednesday, Feb 25, 2015.
Because time is of the issue, Mike, we're going to postpone Florida Man until tomorrow.
Okay.
Very good.
I am still amazed how Sesame Street, it's as old as I am, I think it's 44 years old now, continues to stay hip and relevant. They did a take this week. They released it on The Big Bad Wolf and the Three Little Pigs. It's Frank Underwolf. And it's, Mike, it's called House of Bricks.
It's a tale as old as time. 3 pigs, 3 houses, straw, sticks, bricks. But only one that I really want to get into.
So the brick house is white. So
Frank, what is it? What's the character called?
Frank Underwolf. He's a
Underwolf.
wolf. And
That's
so
funny.
He wants
Frank
to get into the
Underwolf.
White House because it's brick. So here he is when he approaches the first pig.
Well, now, hello there, little pig. My, what a fine house you have built out of straw. The weakest of building material. This is almost going to be too easy.
You're Frank Underwolf, the biggest and baddest of them all.
Some people say there's too much pork in this town. I could not agree more.
That is absolutely writing for people our age and
Oh,
using
that's
puppets to do
great.
it.
That
So
is
I mean, I
fantastic.
still love Sesame Street. Great.
Very cool.
That's fantastic.
This has also been sort of bouncing around on YouTube. It's a baby. It's an infant. I would say no more than 3 or 4 months old. And when it laughs, it sounds like an evil genius. And the thing that's so great is
Oh,
that
God, I'm gonna love this.
they've put up the original post looks like it's in Russian characters. So when they said it, it's laughing baby troll. That's the translation. But here's the baby laughing like an evil genius. So it's better, Mike, if you add evil genius music to it. So here's the baby once again. So you can look for that.
Play it one more time, please.
With or without the music?
With the music. The music changed the whole thing.
That's awesome.
You just want to see the kid wringing its hands. I guess, was it last week that we lost Gary Owens?
Gary Owens, I believe so, yes.
Someone sent me this. I had never heard this. This is so funny. This is when he worked on KMPC. That was Gene Autry's radio station in Los Angeles. And he was the guy that would read commercials, and sometimes he pre-read them. And sometimes he didn't. And when you don't pre-read, sometimes it gets you. Merry Christmas from Gary Owens.
Christmas means many things to many people. To some, Christmas means glittering lights, gaily wrapped gifts. That's right, sounds of laughter and good cheer. To the folks at Preparation H, it means a time to pause for a few moments to give thanks to their friends who've been so generous. So from Preparation H to you and yours, very Merry Christmas.
What I love about that, it went out live on the air,
Oh, my God.
and he still brought it in 32.
Nice.
That's
good, man.
So great.
Oh, man. It sounded like a candle ad, and then it turns out to be butt cream.
So,
you know?
there's a video. Now, you know, Mike, I hate domestic birds. Parrots, cockatoos, I just don't like them. They make
You're
me
not a
uneasy.
bird person.
Not a bird guy.
The wild bird you're okay with, right?
No, I don't like them really either.
You don't like your white ibises, your glossy ibises, your aningas,
I
your
will
great
see that-
egrets,
you
your
know what?
snowy egrets, your great blue herons, your red-tailed hawks, your eagles.
Like, as far as the blue heron goes, it's great. But
Thank you.
as far, and I like eagles. I like to see them at a distance.
We have one that we have named in our backyard down here that my son likes. We call him Christopher Blue Heron.
Oh,
and,
really?
yeah, I might be writing a children's book about him.
I'd love
perfectly
nice.
honest with you.
Oscar
Yes,
can
yeah.
draw the pictures.
Well, no, DJs all have bands and all write children's books eventually. But Christopher Blue Heron, he's a cocaine addict.
So it tells a story.
Oh, absolutely.
But
yeah.
what I don't like is birds inside, and this video I found upsetting. Let's close with this. This is a cockatoo that's not flying, but walking around a house and screaming like a mental patient. The first comment under it on YouTube just says, "That bird be tripping." Wouldn't you want to kill
That's
yourself?
terrifying.
God.
And he's walking around.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
Hold on, turn it up a little bit. Turn it up a little bit. Here we go. I got it. I got to line up. There. There we go. How about that,
That is
everybody?
your Magic Audio Vault.
Yes,
Have a great
sir.
Wednesday, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Dragging his head bobbing around.
Not anymore.
Oh, no.
All right, that's it. Another Mike O'Mara Show's come and gone. Be sure to join us again for more fun and more thrills at MikeO'MaraShow.com. If you want to correspond with the Mike O'Mara Show with a letter or package, send it to TMOS Box 2796, Leesburg, Virginia 20177. To get your message or birthday request into our Wednesday mailbag, email Rob with 2 B's at MikeO'MaraShow.com. And tell a friend. We rely on you to get the word of mouth out about the show. We want more and more and more and more listeners. The more we get, the better we do. For Rob Spiewak and Oscar Santana, Mike O'Mara inviting you to join us again for another episode of the Mike O'Mara Show. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Wait, don't go. I need to tell you that MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon is perfect for all your online shopping needs. Shop the best way. Shop Amazon. And please go to our website, always open at MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.